Thank you very much, and very good afternoon. It's absolutely my pleasure to be a part of this great event, and an honor to have the opportunities to share our perspective as the converters and the recycler from the plastics packaging industries. So first and foremost, I want to start my presentations with the sentence here that the cycle for the better futures start with the right packagings. Sorry, here's just a quick company overview, who we are. We are ALPLA, it stands for Alpine Plastics. We are the global leaders in packaging solutions. Our company was founded in 1955 in Austria. We are a family-owned business. We are now in the third generations where the sons took over as a CEO in the 2021. And our chairman now, he's focused 100% of his time towards sustainability as well as circular economies. So currently we have 23,000 employees, 196 production facilities. We have 6 in China and 1 technical center, and including 68 in-house productions across 47 countries. And end of last year, we have the turnover of 4.7 billion euro. We are specialized in the packaging systems in terms of the bottles, the closures, as well as the injection mold part. Our market segments, we are providing the solutions for food and beverage, milk, dairy, beauty care, personal care, home care, oil lubricants, pharmaceuticals, as well as our latest market segment in the industrial. So our customer is range from the global players to the local brand owner, whether or not they can use our standard bottles or we are capable to produce customized products towards the customer needs. As the developers, the producer, and the recycler for the richest packagings, right? So our missions, we wanted to provide solutions for safe, affordable, and sustainable living worldwide. So ALPLA products touch more than 3 billion people on a daily basis worldwide. Here's just a quick video for the company. So how do we approach towards the new circular economy? So what we do does matter, right? So we incorporate the 4 R's into our approach towards our productions or the products developments. And but before we go into the topics, I would like to just a quick as a part of this supply chains, right? We want to, as ALPLA, we are the global players. We want to create the awareness in terms of the plastics, right? There are a lot of misconceptions towards this. So what we are doing as a company, we created the global campaigns that we consistently communicate directly with the consumer, as well as we are actively in the social media, whether or not it would be LinkedIn. Our CEO, they have an account with the TikTok account where he can post a video and then communicate directly to the new generations. So we look at the first R, the reduce, right? So the reduce, we are focused on the carbon emissions reductions, whether or not through the in-house productions, through lightweights. So the in-house productions, what's that mean, right? Meaning that we are having our operations directly on the customer site. So with the 60X in-house facility, we are able to save 120,000 tons of the CO2 equivalent emissions on the 2022. By doing that, we eliminate 50,000 tons for the outbound transportations and 70,000 tons for the eliminations of the secondary packagings. Not only doing that, we also reduce the carbon emissions through the products design. With our standard 1.5 liters, we are able to reduce roughly around 38% of the material reductions compared to the industries with the same stability as well as the same performance. And in additional, we also have the additional solutions for the customer where we have the refuelable solutions with 100% rHDPE that we have it available that could reduce roughly around 80% in terms of the lightweight packagings and also the 55% reduction for the greenhouse gas emissions. Regarding to the reuse, we want to develop these products that we have we're adding these layers toward the circularity of the plastics. So with our reusable PET bottles, we are able to create the life cycle up to 25 cycle. We could incorporate the recycle share into the packagings, and while we developing with the weight optimizations in terms of the packagings. As you can see in terms of the comparisons, the reusable in terms of the carbon emissions comparisons is better than reused glass or the glass itself. Here's some of the good practice for our products that already launched into the markets. We have the water bottles into the Austrian markets. We are able to reduce the cycle time at 12 cycle, and it will be 3 to 4 years into the value chains. And for this, we can save up to 30% of the carbon reductions. And regarding to the recycle, I want to touch base a little bit on these topics because it's also very important, especially we are here in this conference. Alpla journey, I think we started in the late 90s together with Coca-Cola, FEMSA, and Alpla as a joint venture in Mexico where we produced our first PET bottles. And in terms of that's how we start with the Alpla recycling. Before we go into that, we also see ourselves as the experts from design to productions and to recycling. With the capability that we have, again, as I mentioned before about our world-class technical center, we have 7 locations and 1 being here, so that we can really provide a solution for customer with integrated mold making as well as a design stereo for our customer. So as you can see, our target is to provide the customer with the supply chain excellence. We've sought for the best recycling material, resins, as well as our product design throughout the modeling and simulation capability, as well as the mold engineering for our equipments. And as I mentioned before, our journey started back in late 90s, but our recycling production, the first recycling facility is started in 2005. And until now, 2023, we are able to produce around 350,000 tons. 266,000 is our PET and 84,000 is our HDPE. At the moment, we have 13 facilities across 9 different countries. And here in our regions, we have the Thailand facility that we have. This is a state-of-the-art technologies where we develop all the know-how or the learning throughout the whole 25 years. We put everything into this facility in Asia, where it's a concept of the 3 different concepts from the environmental, the circularity, as well as the collaborations. So our products, we have 30,000 tons of our PET. This is all certified, receive all the food major safety approval from the US FDA, the EFSA, Thai FDA, GSP, as well as HACCP for the food safety. In addition, we have the 15,000 ton of the RHDPE. So the concept of this plan is we want to really create the circularity within Thailand. Therefore, 100% of our inputs material are collected from Thailand. So in Envigo, we are able to manage plastic waste over 60,000 tons of waste per year. So not only when we are doing that, we are also trying to create the value towards the society and as well as the environment, where we work closely with the local communities, giving them the educations in terms of waste segregations. We buy them the material, and then we really support the local communities for them to provide the material for us, and then we support them financially. And not only that, regarding to the carbon reductions for this out of this facility, we can reduce roughly around 75,000 tons of the CO2 equivalent per year. And in the certain area of the world where we have the capability, we can also provide the customer with the closed loop solutions, where we have the recycled material, we have partnership throughout the whole collections. So we are able to provide customer with the closed loop system, where our best practice will be in Slovenia. Where we are using our own recyclings with the network of collections, and we are able to reduce around 92% of carbon reductions in terms of the emissions for the closed loop systems. Another towards the recycling is another important topic is design for recycling. This is also the very important. We discussed about it earlier about how important it is to start out with the right design of the products, right? So to consider the rPET, for example, you have to consider not only just the bottle itself, but it's also the closure as well as the labels. So the closure will be the material itself, the colors, the bottles, right, with the right design, the right material, the right percentage of the recycling contents and capability, also the colors, as well as the barrier in terms of the addictive. And the label also, this is also create it could be creating some of the issue into the recycling industries. Just for example, in Thailand, during the COVID time, several of the brand owners, they converted the PET labels back to the PVC label. So therefore, it's creating the spike in terms of our inputs, feedstocks, having a lot of PVC contents within the material itself. So our input stream have a very high content of PVC. So therefore, now we have to find the solutions, we have to get the investments, and then we have to detect to ensure that we have the PVC in control. So some of the best practice that I want to share regarding to the design for recycling is the Sprites, right? You can see several years Sprites has been designed with a very green, very unique, where you see it, you know it is Sprites. So Coca-Cola changed the design towards the circularity, towards the sustainability, where they changed completely with the redesign to the clear color with 100% recycling, no master batch. And this is already some of the good practice for us into the markets. The others is towards the replace. Alpla, we focus on our core business, right? We want to produce the packagings, but also we invest in terms of the research and developments in terms of the bioplastics, and whether or not will be from the bio-based, the capsule, coffee capsules. We have the research and development together with our partner in Slovenia. And also we have the solutions that we have our first investment, the biggest investment outside of the plastics, where we have the company called Poboko, the paper bottle company. So it is our first major investment alternative from the plastics. Our missions for this investment is to provide a fully bio-based recycled fibers packaging solutions. at scale. Because a lot of it that what we are doing, you are not able to scale to the commercially, right? So, but with this concept, with the design is already tested. We are work closely with the brand owners, and our first development that will bring the productions to scale, to productions, it will be starting by the third quarter of this year. So now here's coming to my last slide. So I start with the sentence, and then I want to end it also with let's enable safe, affordable, and sustainable living worldwide together. Because us alone, we cannot do it. It's take a whole supply chains to move these topics together. Thank you very much.